Hello, students. Today, again, we'll be starting with a new chapter. That is the chapter 14 in your NCRT book. That is the chapter which concerns about water. That is the water. Here in this chapter, we will study about the uses of water, the different sources from which we obtain water, then the uses of water as well as the states of water, and about the evaporation, transpiration, formation of the cloud, that is the condensation, and the water cycle, what is its importance, and then we will study about in details the rainwater harvesting. So let's proceed. First one is the uses of water. You can see in the picture there are different uses, different facets or different sides of life where we need water. That is for the drinking purpose, definitely you know it better. Then for washing, not only here, it though it's had shown the washing of hands, but not only hands, it's washing of different, um, even the clothes, even anything you wash, you want to wash, you have to have that water. Then the brushing teeth, then you have to bath, you have to cook, you have to watering the plant. Different purpose, different aspects of life, we need water. So what are the uses of water? First one is for daily use, for home, that is for drinking purpose, cooking utensil, then washing utensils, brushing, bathing, washing clothes, flushing toilets, and then watering plants. For different activities, household activities, we need water. And then a very important thing we need for water for is the agricultural field. That is, we need the water for growing pond, for sorry, the growing the crop. And in irrigation is a major part of agriculture where watering is done. Now, watering to the plant also, not for universe, for all types of crops. In some crops it needs more water, in some other crops it needs moderate amount of water, but and for the dried crops they need less amount of water. But everywhere water is required, water is essential. Then apart from home and agriculture, water is also used in the industries for different types of the production, for different types of use, for different producing different things. Then the water also essential to keep the different types of item cool. That means it is the used in the radiators of the vehicles. You must have seen when you are riding a car, when you are moving through a car, sometimes the car becomes so hot that the water has to be, if in the radiator water enough is not there, then we have to pour water from outside to lower the temperature. So that means water is also used for cooling. Then water is in the rivers and also in the sea are also used for transport, especially for the transporting of the passengers, as well as different types of goods, different types of items. We need to pass, we need to move from one place to another place through the water. And also water of the rivers and also the sea helps in the dispersal of the seeds of the several plants, as well as the different types of aquatic plants. They need the water medium to be to the for the seed to be transported. And also water is very much essential to generate electricity. That means for hydroelectric, in that water, or rather to say a moving water, is required very much to rotate the turbine from which we get the electricity. So these alternative sources are very much required nowadays, which can be good supplement of the conventional source of energy. So these are the various or diverse uses by which water is essential. Next, we are coming to the portion that is, where do we get water from? That means from which of the sources water is very much needed. That is, water is from the glacier, or water is needed from the ocean, water is needed from the river, from different sources water is obtained. Now, um, now the rivers get their water from the melting of the snow, as well as the lakes and the ponds also can give little, or say more amount of water. Now we are coming to the portion which states about the states of water. You know this very well, you had done it before also. There are three states of water which can be existed in solid, liquid or gaseous state. So water easily, without any application of the external force or pressure, can be converted into what solid to liquid. That is, when ice you can take out from the refrigerator and put it outside, after some time you will see that ice had melted to water. That means here the solid state has come into the liquid state. But then, in order to convert the water to gases or to vapors, we need to heat the water. That means water is heated, and from the heating of the water, water turns into water vapor, or into the, or which is a gaseous state. And if you hold, or if you can manage to hold the water vapor, if it is condensed, or it will change into the liquid water. So water can be converted to its solid state, to liquid state, to gaseous state. And also it can be very much applicable to the water cycle in the nature. That is, the in the nature also we can see, that is, water can go through different states, different stages. The water cycle in the nature involves many physical processes such as evaporation, transpiration, freezing, condensation, and melting. So, we had learned in this section about the different uses of water, and also different types of sources by which water can be obtained, amongst which the rainwater definitely is a very major, or plays a very major factor. Then we are coming into the different states of the water, that is the solid water, the liquid water, and the gaseous water. Although we had three different names, so the ice, the water, and the water vapor. And also we had seen, that is, or we had learned that in the water cycle, which is a natural phenomenon, we can obtain different states of water in different form, as well as different physical activities like the condensation, melting, evaporation. Then all these processes, how they are linked with the water cycle. Now when we will learn about the water cycle in details, we will see how these processes are involved in this natural phenomenon. So that is end for today's class. All of you remain safe, stay safe, be healthy, happy. Thank you.